What up, fellas? Man, I'm sweating like a pig right now. Just got done sprinting. It's like 80 degrees right now, so no, I think damn near 90 degrees. I want to get a little bit of sun action going on today, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you guys noticed. Oh, by the way, yeah, fellas, go to sprints more than distance running. That's better for you. Unless you're getting ready for a specific sport. That's different, right? I'm dehydrated too. Should have drank more water. Anyways, I'm not talking about just fat and ugly ones, all right? Those are at the bottom of the bottom level. Ooh, it's a nice bike. It's a fat bitch riding a nice bike. How'd that bike hold her up? She looks about to break that bike. Have you also noticed this? Fat chicks always riding motorcycles. What's up with that? Like, by themselves. The hot ones ride with another guy. But those are also sluts as well, so. If you go to a car meet, always know that the motorcycle girls are the biggest sluts on there. Not the car girls. The girls who ride with dudes. Not the girls who own their own sports cars and, Dodge Challengers or Toyota Supras or Subarus. I'm not talking about those hardcore car girls. Those are sluts too. I'm talking about the ones that come to the meet with the guy because the guy likes it. Those girls are not as big of sluts as the motorcycle girls and the hardcore car girls. If she's a motorcycle girl, point blank, period, she's a hoe. If she owns one herself or she doesn't. Or if she doesn't. Just a side note, just so you guys know that. I've been to play, when I used to race motorcycles, I would go to these meets all the time. And I used to race cars too. And that's how I knew that culture, got familiar with that culture. But put my sunglasses on, man. The sun is freaking blinding me. But the fat and ugly ones, the ones that are fat, the ones that are both fat and ugly, they ain't got no hope, right? But just the ugly ones, not the fat ones, the ones that we call butterface, right? Those ones, if you notice, if you find them at like if you're in high school with her, you'll notice this as well. But if she's a little bit older, let's say 18 to 20 in that range, you'll always notice that they give themselves up pretty much to any guy who approaches them. And in that age range, she's usually around guys who are in college, right? She hasn't been in the actual world yet. She hasn't been out in the actual world yet. She's still with the broke dudes in college or still in high school. And that's why she doesn't understand the power of simps. And more importantly, the power of her pussy. Because if you notice, when these girls get out of that 18 to 20 age range, 20-year-old age range, and they become, 22, 23, 24 and plus, they all start acting like stuck-up bitches that the hot ones been acting like since they were 14. The hot ones act like these stuck-up bitches ever since they become 14. They turn 14 and they start getting all these attention, right? So these hot ones already know what this game is about. They know that they're getting all this attention because dudes just want to fuck. The ugly ones don't know that yet, till they get out in the real world and they see, man, these and by that time when she's 22, 23, the ugly ones also have a little bit more guys experience, right? They've been around with a little bit more guys than they would have if they were still in high school. So since they don't get as much attention, that's why they pretty much throw themselves at whoever is looking at them, whoever comes at them with any kind of game. You don't even need game. Just look somewhat skinny in shape. Don't be obese. Even if you're a little bit on the fat side, she'll still fuck you. Why? Because she doesn't get that attention from anybody. Because as I was telling you earlier, the guys that she's around from the age of 14 to 20 are usually in that high school college circle, right? So those guys have access, or I shouldn't say access. Those guys are looking at girls who are hotter than this not butterball turkey, this ugly duckling by a freaking magnitude, right? By a freaking magnitude of 10, 100, or even 1,000 sometimes. So these guys are used to seeing hot babes all the time around them. That's why they don't give this ugly duckling any attention. But when this ugly duckling comes into the real world, well, who's she around? guys who are also in the real world who don't see women that hot as often as they used to when they were in high school and college. So inevitably, any piece of ass that they see, they throw their attention to. And this ugly duckling just happened to be there to soak up all that attention. But since she doesn't get that much in high school and college days, as I'm just repeating myself, she gives herself up to pretty much every guy. And that's the problem. That's what you got to look out for. Those are the girls that are the most ran through. Ooh-wee. Boy, oh boy. After they lose their virginity, the first time they get a taste of a little bit of dick, they go freaking ape shit crazy. Oh yeah. And that's when all this STDs, pregnancy scare, this and that. Dude, as I said, you don't even have to have anything going on for yourself. You could be living in a freaking shack with your parents, in a trailer trash park house with your parents, and she'll still come bang you. And this girl has a freaking smoking hot body. She just looks ugly as hell. You guys know the type of girls I'm talking about. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. We all know that girl. Sometimes she's so damn ugly, she looks like a damn dude. Now, a quick story on my own. Recently, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to tell you exactly when, because some of you guys added me on Snapchat. And you guys know who's this chick I'm talking about. Because you guys have seen her, and you guys have commented on her as well. Right? So, that's why I'm not going to give it up. The exact time period. But I was messing around with this girl who I saw at the gym. She was 18 at the time I met her. Just not graduating high school. And she was going to a community college. We exchanged Snapchat, this and that, blah, blah, blah. She acted like she's all hot shit, this and that. I was like, all right, baby. Hey, you do you. Didn't give her the time of the day. Next year, she comes back from college. We see again each other during the summertime at the same gym. And she comes over. The same day I see her. She was still being a bitch and this and that the second time she saw me. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I just said, how you doing? It's been a while since I saw you. And you want to act like a bitch. All right, it's fine. Have a good workout. And she hits me up later that night and she comes over. While I'm about to take her pants off and slap my fingers down there, she stops me. She goes, hey, remember I told you I've been through a lot in the past year? I was like, yeah? What's up? She's like, well, I should tell you, I have herpes. Woo! My boner have not died itself out that quick in my entire life, ever. That was the first time I heard that from a girl. That was the first time I'm even messing with a girl with herpes. And thank freaking God, nothing happened out of that. I stopped myself. My, oh my, the freaking scare. I got my shit checked. I took all kinds of tests. The doctor was like, what kind of test you want? All of them, dog, give it to me. Zeke, you sure? Yes, doc, I'm sure. Give it to me. That's going to cost you $500 for all of them. I don't care. I'll pay you $5,000 if I have to. Give it to me. Give me all of them tests. Thank freaking God. And as I said, I put this girl on my Snapchat story. I didn't caption her or anything that, oh yeah, she's the girl with herpes or any of that. But a lot of guys, but she was butterface. Yeah, she was not good looking in the face at all. But she was a track star. So she had that bubble butt. Oh my God. She ran track. Is that giving away too much information about her? Whatever. She ran track in college as well. And yeah, that's why I'm not giving the time frame, because a lot of you guys, that's what I tell you, go add me on Snapchat if you want live freaking stuff that's going around in my life, because I put that shit on Snapchat long before I put it on YouTube. Add me on Snapchat, Zeekpeak_00. And it just got me thinking, man, this is the first time I've seen this. Throughout my entire high school, all the ugly girls turned out to be the biggest freaking sluts in college. Why? Because by that point, they got a little bit of taste, a little bit of dick. first time getting attention, and they ended up being either single mothers or with a bunch of STDs. Not herpes, but the ones that are curable. I just happen to be in the exclusive club. That's why I hear these stories. What's the exclusive club? Don't worry about it. You weren't cool enough in high school to be in the exclusive club, so you don't get to know. I'm just messing around with you guys. But always notice that, and always look out for this. Just wanted to give you guys a quick red pill on this. If you guys have any similar experience with females at this caliber, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know. But it just goes back to show you how big of a drug attention is, and how attention is pretty much everything to a woman. Save your attention, kings. Know your worth. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak00. Like and subscribe. I'll see you boys in the next one.